Hello, English students. This is the video overview for the paragraph called Soft Addictions in this week's folder. This paragraph comes from the reading of the same title that can also be found in this folder. Bashard ends his essay by pointing out that knowledge is power, and therefore we should all ask ourselves if we might have some kind of soft addiction. In other words, we can all have more power over our own lives if we are honest and acknowledge an everyday habit that we have that disrupts our lives. Here's the question. Do you have a soft addiction? Write a paragraph about it. In the paragraph, make sure you answer the following questions. Click here for an example paragraph. So the following questions that you will answer. What is addiction? How much time do you devote to it each day? How does it make you feel? How does this habit disrupt your life? How might you change this addiction? So you will answer those questions, and that should be the first one should be, what is this addiction? So what is the addiction? You will answer those questions in your paragraph, and after you answer those questions, you will write a paragraph, you will write rather a comment on one classmate's post. Remember, the comment should help your classmate or show that you have engaged in their reading. Comments should not just be I agree or disagree. If you do, tell them why. If there's something that they have in common with you, tell them why. Or maybe they identified an addiction that you never even thought about, then explain or comment on that. For the example paragraph, you can click here and note what the example paragraph looks like. So I have written an example paragraph for you that I will pull up right now. So here is an example of a paragraph that I have written based on myself. I have a soft addiction, which is eating sweets in the middle of the night. Typically, my soft addiction takes up about 30 minutes a day around midnight to 3 a.m. Types of sweets I like to eat at night are cookies, candy, and kettle popcorn. Eating sweets late at night makes me feel great during the actual time of eating. However, afterwards, I have some guilt. This addiction disrupts my life by interrupting my sleep patterns and schedule. Sometimes I am groggy and irritable when I wake up in the morning, or I sleep too late and am rushing to work out and get dressed for work. In order to change my addiction, I will make sure I eat enough during the day and schedule a nightly snack before I go to bed. I can also remove sweet treats from my bedroom. Hopefully, doing these things will help end or at least limit this soft addiction before it becomes a hard addiction. So in this paragraph, you see that I have answered those questions, those 5 questions that I was supposed to answer. I've identified the addiction. I've told you how much time it takes up in my day. I've told you how the addiction makes me feel. I've told you some of the ramifications or the consequences of the addiction, as well as how I plan to change or alleviate myself from this addiction. You may follow this paragraph as an example model for you as you write your own soft addiction paragraph.